Apostadamus presents 2K mods.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Apostadamus. Welcome to episode 36 of WWE 2K Modding Weekly, your only destination for curated 2K16 mods on the PC. Given the amount of emphasis 2K has put on 2K17's inclusion of both Goldberg and WCW assets, I figured there was no better time than now to put together a retrospective containing a bulk majority of the WCW related mods released for this year's 2K16 on the PC. First and foremost, as you see headed to the ring, the mathematician mastermind, a man who only cares about his freaks and his peaks. Big Bad Booty Daddy, Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner, brought to you in a collaborative effort between Tekken 57 and Erie 619. We're going to showcase quite a few of Tekken's mods across the course of this WCW-centric episode, so we might as well slide right in to a pour of one of his 2K15 mods, the King of the Mountain, Double J himself, Jeff Jarrett. And of course, I'd be remiss not to include the mod that I previewed last week, his most popular mod of both 2K15 and 2K16, and that is, of course, your showcase exclusive for 2K17, the man with the longest streak in the history of professional wrestling, Bill Goldberg. Rounding out Tekken's collection of WCW superstars, we also have his take on the ported over NPC of Sid from 2K15, so you can relive that classic battle between Scott Steiner and Sid that resulted in one of the most gruesome moments in wrestling history. So definitely go out and pick up Tekken's whole collection here, and we'll round it off with his take on Hollywood, Hulk Hogan. Put him together, form the entire NWO the way you should have. A man that has been sorely missed in this year's version of the game and who no doubt will be missed again next year. You need the Hulkster in your game, and for my money, this is the best version. Of course, there's a litany of other Hogan mods out there. Vast attire variants for him scattered across all of Smack Talks, and I'll be sure to feature them in a future episode because we have so many WCW mods that, quite frankly, I can't contain them in a single episode of 2K Mods Weekly. Moving on from there, we might as well transition into another mod from Erie 619, and that's Hawk and Animal, the Road Warriors. Of course, they kind of bounce back and forth between WCW and WWF back in the day, but anybody who knows anything about wrestling will tell you they did their best work, some might say the AWA, but most would say in the NWA and WCW. So grab Erie 619's Road Warriors here, and there's another option for the Road Warriors that I'll feature in the second part of WCW mods that you might want to add as a second attire. No WCW roster is complete without its full complement of Mexican superstars, and Lord Justice 17 has you covered with two of the most popular Mexican superstars from the Monday Night War era of WCW, starting off with Orale, Aliva La Raza, Peel My Potatoes and Toss My Salad, K-Dog, Konnan, Master of the Tequila Sunrise. But K-Dog wasn't all that Lord Justice had in store for us in this package. He also gives us the chairman of the board, La Parka. Or is it LA Park? I have no idea. I'll say both. Cover my bases there. Fantastic work from Lord Justice as usual. He also has a tremendous WCW era Rey Mysterio mod that I'll be sure to focus on in part 2 of our WCW mods coverage. And of course, every match you see take place this episode is unfolding within the elaborate arena mods constructed and put together in the collaborative, expansive, then, now, and beyond arena mod pack put together by Lord Justice 17, Skino, and a whole cavalcade of extremely talented 3D modders and graphical artists. Easily Mod of the Year and the most must-have mod for WWE 2K16. And WCW isn't complete without its full complement of cruiserweight stars. There's going to be a couple I'm going to shine a light on next episode. But for this episode, we're going to focus on one of the most popular Japanese stars of the past 30 years, the seemingly ageless Jushin Liger, by legrandcissarcix, with multiple attire variants created by Ewan. I hope I got your name right. I apologize if I didn't. Excellent work for one of the best high flyers in the history of professional wrestling. And Eerie 619 didn't just help Tekken with Scott Steiner and bring us the Road Warriors. Woo, woo, woo. He also gave us the DFG, the dog-faced gremlin. If you don't like me, bite me. Rick Steiner. So you can put the Steiner Brothers together, clash with the Road Warriors, have yourself some epic WCW tag team competition. And one of the most iconic moments in WCW history was when Alundra Blaze jumped ship from WWF to WCW and threw the women's title in the trash can and became Medusa. And here we have that mod that comes to you in two different variants, either as a second attire or replacing the first attire that transitioned from Alundra Blaze over to Medusa, presented to you by tomwearsglasses, who, on a side note, also put together something that's tangentially related to WCW, an amazing mod that replaces the King of the Ring bracket with the Cruiserweight Classic bracket, and that is just awesome. I'll be showcasing that next episode. And that is it for part 1 of our WCW mods, and I'll see you guys again real soon.